The coldest truth about women is that it is a big lie when they say that sex is really deep and important to them and that they don't want to give it away easily except to a guy who they think is a really good match. Because the same girl who friend-zoned you that said, "You're a great guy and you'll make some girl really lucky one day," will be the same girl who will have a one-night stand with some guy who knows how to seduce her. She will openly and happily have short-term flings with those guys. And the next time she friend-zones you with the whole "you're a great guy but" line, take that as one of the most backhanded compliments she can ever give a man, because sexual access is one of the highest forms of direct value that she can provide to a guy aside from many other things. But don't get mad at her for that. That should be your realization that you are in the pool of 95% of beta males in the world, and that you should start to change within yourself sooner rather than later.
Women are going to betray you. That's a fact of life. You're going to be shocked to realize that she's not sugar and spice and all things nice. And just because you say, "I love you," that she's always going to love you and that she's always going to be loyal to you. You will be betrayed, and that's just part of being a man. Some guys it happens to more often than other guys. For the rare ones, it doesn't happen to that much at all. Understanding female nature is one thing. Understanding it and kind of setting aside feelings is a different thing altogether.
Hey gents, for today's video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 lies that all men believe about women. You need to be aware of a few things before watching this video, since it may contradict some of your long-held views. Some of these opinions on women may have been held by you for months or even years. Okay, some of you who are a little older may have kept these for years or even decades. Some of this might hurt. I'll explain why these lies have been making it so difficult for you to attract the kind of companion you've always wanted. My entire goal with today's video is to not only give you more clarity and focus into the truths of what women actually respond to, but also to demonstrate why these lies have been making it so difficult for you to attract the quality companion you've always wanted. Let's dive in. Number 1, you're supposed to show your emotions to women. This is the biggest lie I observe currently being spread widely among men who are dating, and it also holds true for men who approach women in person. This is valid for males using online dating. The same is valid for guys meeting women on Instagram. It doesn't matter. Men have been exposed to information that isn't always factual thanks to factors like the media. And these truths don't usually come to light until men experience some kind of pain or heartache. Even when you listen to music, you'll notice that men tend to be more emotive than women, either because they put women on a pedestal or because they believe that they must continuously show emotion. Does emotion have a negative side? Definitely not. But I can assure you that you will experience failure in the dating world if you are a man who lives by emotion rather than logical, rational, objective truth. Apart from the media, the same is evident in older people as well. For most men, it's their father, their uncles, and their elder brothers. What has happened is that they constantly tell the kids that they should show emotion, and that when they do, they will be rewarded with women. This couldn't be further from the truth, and in my opinion, it is the result of poor parenting. None of this would have happened if they had been nurtured by capable father figures. Therefore, the parents are solely responsible for this. Number 2, women like nice guys. On this channel, for some of you, you are aware of this lie. If this lie is new to you, then this is for you. What I can tell you is that women can only like nice men as they get older, since they will provide them with a sense of security and comfort. However, the issue is that, usually, when that man was younger, women would not even give him a clear chance or even turn to look at him. As a result, you will frequently see overly nice men getting dumped or men who can't even get a date. A nice guy's shortcomings include a lack of masculinity, a lack of values, boundaries that are easily crossed or bent, a lack of structure, and a lack of rigidity. And while this may result from him neglecting his physical health, it may also result from him neglecting his mental health or from losing focus on his goals. Number 3, women like romance. This is yet another instance where the opposite is true. Men are constantly told that women enjoy romantic men, nice gestures, flowers, love letters, and roses. Yet, as someone who has personally experienced this, I can attest that this actually turns off all of the genuine intimacy drive that she would normally have for you. Although they're nice gestures, you're basically buying love when you do them. In essence, you're claiming, "Hey, if I do X, I now have a right to E." Some of you may find it painful to hear these icy facts about women. You might have been the overly sentimental guy or even the guy who lavished ladies with gifts, gestures, and vacations only to be dumped, brokenhearted, or betrayed. In actuality, when a man starts acting romantically, she assumes she knows who he is and thinks, "Oh my God, this guy is really into me. This guy truly likes me." This is simply the result of societal conditioning. These are socially conditioned men who, in the end, think that if they are romantic and live a romantic life, they will attract women. There is no way that this is true. Number 4, men should pursue women. This line especially irritates me since I genuinely believe that even if you put yourself out there and approach a lady, she will not find any value in you at all if you simply lack pre-selection value. Men shouldn't necessarily go to such measures to chase women, yet you will frequently see men deeming 50 women, like these women's photos, and approaching every single woman they see. And the reason for this is that the man is still secretly fantasizing about women and showing all of his emotions. Here's why women seek out high-value men and pre-selected men. When a woman genuinely has a man she considers to be pre-selected or of great value, she will look him in the eyes and say, "I'm going home with you." That's that about point number 4. Number 5, it's what's on the inside that counts. This is complete BS. I'll tell you that much. Women adore successful men, and they also adore men with status. The reason for this is that this kind of individual truly has a plan. This man is heading in the right direction in life, and because this man has a compass that serves as a guide for the things he values, I suggest that you make a plan. Not only do I advise you to make a strategy, but I also urge you to follow it, let it yield fruit, make yourself successful, and establish authority or position in a particular field or for something you are known for. My own girlfriend has told me this untruth, saying things like, "Hey, I want a soft man. I seek a sensitive dude." This is the furthest thing from the truth. This is a trap too. The moment you fall for this trap, it becomes clear that you cannot even recognize that it was a trap in the first place. Go and watch my videos on how women dump test men. That's all for today's episode on Circle of Kings. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to create more content for you. See you next time. Cheers.